Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back. Today we are receiving more great news coming out from the crypto community. A lot of stuff for us to be very excited on because we are seeing sign of adoption and growth within the global community here. And right now we are seeing more institutions are stepping in and to accept Bitcoin. And not only that, we are seeing more countries are planning to offer or to allow their own citizens to use Bitcoin as another form as a legal tender here. This is phenomenon. Just recently, BlackRock teamed up with Coinbase and they are planning to launch a private trust fund in order to give their clients some exposure to spot Bitcoin here. This is a sign of adoption and growth, and by doing so though, we are going to continue to see the momentum of the crypto community and the stability of the crypto market, especially talking about Bitcoin by reducing their volatility within the crypto market. This is great sign of adoption and acceptance. So BlackRock just launched a private trust fund offering institutional clients in the US direct exposure to Bitcoin. So BlackRock is the largest asset manager in the world, managing over $10 trillion of assets. That is how much money they have managed and financed. But right now we are seeing with the moving forward of BlackRock by offering Bitcoin exposure to their institutional client. This is a great move, and we are going to continue to see Bitcoin continue to reduce its volatility within the market to become very stabilized within the near future as more institutions and retail investors all begin to accept Bitcoin. So right now we are just in the infancy age, but it's too early to say Bitcoin will fade away because Bitcoin will still progress and continue in the next near future. Okay, folks. Also, Schwab even launches another ETF focusing on cryptocurrency exposure. This is phenomenon. So ETF, this is really a phenomenon, especially given investors significant cryptocurrency exposure launched by Schwab. Phenomenon accepting. This is how these institutions are adopting and accepting the crypto community by offering, hey investor, we are now having an ETF that is exposure to the crypto community and it's mostly focusing on Bitcoin or any crypto exchange that deal with cryptocurrency. So by having investors some exposure to it, we are going to see a little bit more commitment, more acceptance. This is what we see: innovation, acceptance, and growth. Schwab Asset Manager released a Schwab Crypto Thematic ETF this month to answer investor demand. So investors have been urging many financial institutions to offer some crypto exposure ETF. We have seen Schwab, we have seen Fidelity, we have seen many other predecessors within the financial world even offer exposure crypto ETF. This is just the beginning, folks. We are still too early to fully recognize the important and the significant effect of cryptocurrency. But however, we are still moving forward to adopt cryptocurrency to the new standard here. Okay, folks. We are now talking about innovation. This is a sign of crypto innovation. LFG, landfill gas. Bitcoin mining can turn gas from garbage into money. What we are seeing right now is innovation, and innovation continue to help and solve our most problematic issue, especially talking about environmental problem that was created by human beings. And now we are just turning or planning to invest into a Bitcoin mining that has the capability to turn landfill gas into Bitcoin. Instead of using other energy, we are now reusing landfill gas in order to mine Bitcoin. We are just solving more problem than what we are doing. Instead of creating a bigger problem, we are finding solution, and Bitcoin mining continues to grow. Despite the bear market, this is just the beginning of how essential the crypto market and innovation within our technological sector. This is how important Bitcoin play in our economy and will continue to evolve and thrive. This is just the beginning, folks. Right now, a lot of people are getting very excited with the capability and the ability for LNG gas to be turned into Bitcoin. So this form of energy is what we call landfill energy, can be used to energize and big miner, to energize miner. So that is what we are talking about. This is real world innovation, and this is just the beginning here. Okay, let's look here. Two worlds are emerging as Bitcoin mining emerged not only as the way that the world future financial system is secure, but also as one of the world's most important climate tech proposition. In terms of the ability to tackle our most urgent emission problem at scale today, it is incredibly the best positioned climate tech solution. With the ability to turn and convert LNG into Bitcoin. So we are going to use LNG in the form of energy in order to power Bitcoin miner to mine Bitcoin. This is just innovation. This is how essential Bitcoin play in solving some of the most problematic climate change issues. Let's move forward. Bank of England even recognized, hey, I think we are seeing the important role of the metaverse, and even we are going to see the important role of the crypto market, the NFT market, and how blockchain technology will evolve and transform all traditional financial infrastructure into a very digitalized financial infrastructure. With the introduction of the central bank digital currency, multiple crypto projects that has their own form of cryptocurrency, we have blockchain technology such as Web3, Bitcoin Lightning Network. We have many more fields that need to be discovered, and as of right now, Bank of England say we gonna regulate it because at some point in time, the crypto market will play an essential role and has the capability to replace our traditional financial infrastructure. This is what we are talking about with innovation. Okay, folks. So let's move forward and let's look into Nigeria. Nigeria is planned to become the next Bitcoin hub in the global community here. So we are looking at the possibility of Nigeria building their own Bitcoin village after multiple countries had done so. We have seen El Salvador. So a lot of stuff are coming in and a lot of progress are being made globally here. So Nigeria is really a unique country. It's a poor country in Africa with their currency not that valuable when compared or correlate with the US dollar. So it tends to be less valuable right now. The Nigerian people are turning into Bitcoin and relying on Bitcoin in order to help them with their peer-to-peer transaction into open another financial world because they are really isolated from the global community. But with the introduction of Bitcoin, we have seen how the Nigerian people has seen a rise in surge and acceptance of the crypto community here. This is just phenomenon. Adoption and growth all continue to grow nationwide, globally here. Let's look more. Geographically situated between the Sahel to the north and the Gulf of Guinea to the south in the Atlantic Ocean, inflation is currently over 18%. This is why the Nigerian people are moving from the Nigerian currency all the way and now prefer to use Bitcoin as their form of payment here. So really, inflation had eaten the value of the Nigerian currency. So right now, the Nigerian people are relying on Bitcoin to carry out their day-to-day transaction, which we are continue to see growth. And with this Bitcoin time come into play, we are going to talk about more adoption here. So there was a recent report done by KuCoin, and it found that 51% of Nigerians who have access to the internet, 86% are familiar with cryptocurrency as an investment vehicle. That is insane. We are talking about 86%. Nearly 9 out of 10 Nigerian people are very knowledgeable or have some familiarity with cryptocurrency. That is phenomenon. In a country like Nigeria with boundless talent full of entrepreneurs and developers looking for ways to solve the country's most numerous economic problem by introducing Bitcoin into our economic infrastructure. Right now, we are seeing El Salvador infamous Bitcoin Beach, we are seeing many other countries are doing the same thing. With Nigeria are stepping up. Hey, and say we are establishing a Bitcoin village. That is phenomenal stuff here. Let's look more. Right now, the Nigerian people can pay utility bill with crypto. We are seeing innovation. We are seeing growth. This is just the beginning, folks, of how essential Bitcoin will play in our global economic infrastructure. It might replace our traditional economic infrastructure globally. So right now, Bitcoin is what we call digital asset without border. Wherever it go, it's had the capability to go wherever the internet lies. That is where we are seeing, and this is just the beginning of innovation. Last but not least, let's look. Nigerian Bitcoin miner are poised to profit. We are going to see continued investment within the Nigerian economic infrastructure, with more miner are now purchasing Bitcoin miner in order to mine Bitcoin in Nigeria. This is just the beginning full of innovation and adoption. This is what we are talking about. Okay, folks. So, in the end of what are my thoughts right now? My thought with the crypto market is we are content to see innovation and acceptance. However, innovation continue to thrive and push Bitcoin to the next level. And at some point in time, Bitcoin might has the chance or the capability to replace our traditional financial infrastructure. So in the end, I hope everyone enjoyed watching my video. And if you do, please click on that subscribe button. And also don't forget to click on that like button. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.